What's up guys, I'm Shane and this is Spare Change. Here on the channel, we cover all things audio and video, like 4K Blu-rays. So if you're into audio and video tech, then hit the subscribe button for new weekly content. In for a review, we have Captain Marvel on 4K Blu-ray. I won't be getting into any plot details, I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the video and the audio quality. Now for a few tech specs. The movie was shot in 6.5 and 8K. It's got a 2K DI. It's rated PG-13. Runtime is 123 minutes. Aspect ratio is 239:1, so if you're watching this on your television, you will have those black bars. And there are no IMAX scenes in this. Alright, so I reviewed the digital stream before I saw the actual 4K Blu-ray, and I thought it was really good. Although the one thing that caught my eye was there was some noticeable banding in some of the background scenery. I'm talking about the digital stream here. It happens in Chapter 1 around the 6-minute mark when Danvers is talking to the Supreme Intelligence. You can see it in the background when the colors are shifting. I kind of just chalked it up to having low bitrate since it was a digital stream. So I was kind of surprised that I saw the same banding in the same scenes on the physical Blu-ray. It's slightly less noticeable when I played it back on my 75-inch, but when blown up on the projector, it becomes much more apparent. Aside from that, I did find the hard copy to have a marginally cleaner and tighter appearance overall. The close-up shots are very 4K crispy with tons of fine detail. Now there is some softness to this, so don't expect 4K crispy all the way through. HDR usage, like the digital stream, I found was on the reserve side. It's one of those dimmer HDR transfers if you're coming from the standard 1080p Blu-ray. So this movie won't have those crazy HDR colors like Aquaman did. The wider color spectrum does help to minimize those color banding, stair-stepping moments, and it also ups the contrast a bit. Black levels are a little richer, but can also lack detail in the darkest areas. Spectral highlights from those neon lights, explosions, and glowing hands were bright and bold and had some excellent pop. How about those proton blasts? Audio is in Dolby Atmos, and I thought this was one of the better Marvel Disney mixes. There isn't a ton of Atmos height effects, but when they do make an appearance, the extra vertical extension really livens up the visuals. The plane crash in Chapter 10 was a standout here, with lasers and debris moving through various channels, topped off by an excellent sounding explosion. Bass response when Captain Marvel is taking out those missiles in Chapter 15 was some demo material. Bass was deep and can really shake the room. This is just something you don't really hear with these Marvel movies. Soundstage was clean and spacious, and oftentimes you'd get some good ambiance in those high channels. Dialogue was fine and always easy to hear. So for audio, I'm going to go with an 8.8. There's some really good Atmos effects and some demo-worthy LFE. For video, I'm going to go with an 8.95. Yeah, it's not quite a 9, but it's pretty close. I honestly didn't find that big of a difference between the digital stream and the physical copy. The color banding is a little more controlled here, but I was hoping that I would see none of that. There is some great detail in this, and there are some very nice HDR moments. Oh, and I did forget to mention that the audio isn't mixed quite as low as some of the other Marvel movies. I think I only had to raise it about 2 or 3 dB. Well, alright, this is a great looking 4K Blu-ray, and if you were on the fence about owning the physical or the digital version, I'd say buy the physical because you're going to get the digital anyways. Now, if you want to grab this movie, I'll leave some links for it down below in the description. Let us know in the comments if you'll be picking up Captain Marvel on 4K, and did you like the movie? Follow us on social media, and if you want to support the channel and get exclusive content and giveaways, then stop by our Patreon page. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again in the next video.